Hello, you guys. How are you, loves? How are you, loves? It's your girl, Shawnee. You already know if you're seeing my beautiful face, you know I got a beautiful message. You guys, listen. You already know I have to come back up here and give you some more tea, drop another message for you guys. And today's a message, you guys, I kind of want to go over and discuss the remodeling of the soul, you guys. Remodeling of the soul. So what you mean by remodeling of the soul, Shawnee, they say? Okay, so when you go through and you do a remodel, you see what I'm saying? You ever seen somebody, when you think of remodeling a house, now thinking of remodeling a house, you tend to think, okay, renew the outside, new roofing, new doors, windows, window panels, things like that. Basically, you tend to first think about, remodeling the outside of the house, right? So, and sometimes, you do, remodel the inside of the house, but a lot of the times when you think of a remodel, you think of like the outside of a house, right? So remodeling of the soul is actually changing, yourself within, and not just, on the outside. Now, a lot of the times people tend to remodel themselves on just the outside. And when you talk about a remodel of self, you see what I'm saying? Some people tend to think, oh, if I change how my outside appearances look, if I change how I walk, if I change how I talk, if I change how I dress, if I change my hair, if I change, if I lose weight and just look different on the outside, I'll get different results. You see what I'm saying? From the outside world, or look a certain different, look a certain way, or, anything like that. Now, and they don't think of, a lot of people don't think to actually remodel the inside, you guys, so it is more to remodeling self. It's more to than just, changing your outside appearances. When you remodeling self, you also have to change who you are as a person on the inside, because, you have to remember, you guys, that, how you treat other people, it says a lot about who you are as a person on the inside. Okay. So if you're someone that, always just treats people bad, you feel that you have to always put down the next person. You feel that you always have to, have the upper hand in things. You feel that you always have to make other people feel low about themselves. You see what I'm saying? That right there, or if one of those people that just, gossip all the time about people, or, that just tends to put other people down and make other people feel low, within themselves. You see what I'm saying? It tells a lot about who you are as a person, so when you're trying to remodel self, you want to start with the inside. Yes, it's nice to remodel the outside, but the outside is not, important as remodeling the inside of yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you tend to run across people that just are, that are just rude, that are nasty people, nasty attitudes, that are just full of hatred, full of, drama, just full of things that, nobody wants to be around, and, that are just really low vibrational people. And, we've all been a low vibrational person at some point of our lives, because that's where it starts, you guys. When you growing and you elevating on yourself, in your life, it's you always start off being a low vibrational person. So we've all been there. We've all done that. You see what I'm saying? But it's all about wanting to change yourself as a person. It's all about growing. It's all about, not allowing, the things that, you are, going through on the inside to project, onto other people in life, and that tends to happen a lot to people, when you see people who just tend to mistreat other people, verbally mistreat people, verbally abuse people, physically abuse people, emotionally abuse people. It all stems from having something that is, going on the inside of that person. You see what I'm saying? So if this is you, then, it's you. If it's someone that you're dealing with, or someone around you, or someone that then, it just all stems from, needing to go within and repair and work on self, so, again, the remodeling of the soul. You have to completely change yourself and how you treat other people. You always, we're not too, grown to, remember the saying, treat others how you want to be treated. It's not just us teaching kids these things, you guys. And a lot of adult people need to, go back and relearn this, this too as well, because, you have a lot of adult people that are, that are just still trying to be bullies, still trying to, form some type of control, over other people. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're someone that, feels that you have to have control over other people, that means you have absolutely no control over self. You see, and what people fail to realize is as you go through life, you can't try to control other people. You can't try to control situations. You can't control outcomes of situations. You can only control what you do, how you do it, what you say, how you say it. Okay. And, when you tend to run across people that try to, that will do anything to gain some form of control, it all stems from having that low self-esteem. It all stems from going through things from, maybe a childhood. Okay. It all stems from just, lacking, self-love and that self-growth and, choosing to operate out of, the low and toxic, shadow self. We all have a shadow side, you guys. No matter how much you learn, no matter how much you grow, and, we all have that shadow side. We all have that side, where, you can go from light to dark real quick, so, again, I'm not up here to bash anyone. I'm not up here to, try to put anyone on the spot, because again, we all have that. We all have that, it's just all about working on that shadow side. It's all about, learning how to treat people with respect. You see what I'm saying? And it's really crazy that as an adult, we still have to, teach and learn, certain levels of respect, because not everybody operates out of a respectful manner. Not everybody operates out of a respectful mentality. You see what I'm saying? You ever heard the saying, you owe no one anything but respect. And that is true, you guys. That is true, because no matter who you are, where you're from, what you have, how you came up, where you came up from, what you grew up with, who you grew up with, what you drive, where you live, no matter what it is that you have in life, it is never okay to try to down someone else or look down on someone else for, what they don't have that you have, or what they don't have that you feel like they should have. Or, it's never okay to feel like, you're better than someone else, because just as quick as God gave you, what you have, whether that's a nice car, a nice home, a nice job, materialistic things, things of this sort, you guys, he can snatch it back from you. It always comes a time where, the table will turn. So that's why it's always important to make sure that you treat people how you want to be treated. That's why it's always important to make sure that, you're not going through, belittling the next person. You see what I'm saying? Because you feel more, inferior because of what you have, or you feel, entitled, for whatever reason, you guys. So again, you know what I mean? It is always, everybody deserves that same level of respect, whether you are the janitor or the CEO of the company. You see what I'm saying? You could be the janitor, you still deserve the same level of respect. You could be the CEO, the owner, the boss of the company, and you still deserve the same level of respect. No one person is better than the next person, you guys. So everybody deserves their respect. Everybody deserves to be treated, like they are somebody, because everybody is somebody. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times you get people that treat people like they're a nobody because of what they lack, or because of what they feel that they should have, and again too, not really, looking, you can't judge a person. For one, no one can judge anyone, only God can judge. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, sometimes you get people that are at a certain level in their life, and they look at people who hasn't quite made it to that level, of where they are, and they tend to look down upon these people. They tend to look at these people as not being enough, not having enough, not doing enough. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to remember that as you growing and elevating in life, everybody is not growing and elevating on the same level. Okay. If we were, everybody would be where they want to be in life. Okay. your growth and your stability and where you are in your life is not going to equal the same as where somebody else's growth and stability and where they are in their life. It's not going to be the same, you guys. It's not. It's really not. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is different. Everybody is working on different things. Everybody is working towards different things. Everybody is, just seeking different in their life. Everybody has a different purpose. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has a purpose, here in life, but nobody's purpose is the same. You see what I'm saying? So at this, so it's like at the same time, again, just changing your outer appearance is not enough, you guys. You have to go within and change yourself as a person. You have to go within and work on your soul, remodeling of the soul, not just the outside physical appearance, you guys. And people that, and it shows on you. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people fail to realize that, the energy that you give, people it shows, it's strong, so if you have a low and toxic, low vibrational energy about yourself, it's going to show, people are going to see this on you. And if you have a higher vibrational energy, if you are constantly uplifting people, if you are constantly, encouraging people, and you're a loving person and you exude love, it's going to show. You see what I'm saying? It's going to show. So who you are as a person, it will show, no matter how much you try to wear a mask and cover it up. You see what I'm saying? That mask, it's not going to hold up. Eventually that mask is going to fall, and who you truly are will show. So being your true and authentic self while working on self, you see what I'm saying, is very important, you guys. It is very important. So again, making sure that you are treating others how you want to be treated, okay? Because again, what goes up must come down, okay? Those that are first will become last, and those that are last will become first. So, you always want to make sure that, you are being careful with how you treat people. You always want to make sure that, you are careful with your words. You never know who you're entertaining, you guys. You never know when you're entertaining an angel. You never know when, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to be careful how you treat people. You want to be careful what you say to people. You see what I'm saying? So, everybody at the end of the day has feelings, you guys. Everybody, no matter how hard you may, portray to be, no matter, how high you sit up on, a pedestal, you see what I'm saying? You can always be knocked down, okay? And when you're knocked down, imagine yourself being down in someone else's shoes. Imagine yourself, put yourself in someone else's shoes. And if that was you, you know what I'm saying? Imagine how it will make you feel. You see what I'm saying? And I know that, saying these things, up here on YouTube, you guys, to adults just sounds crazy, but it is true. Again, sometimes you have to teach, you still have to teach other, adults how to treat people. It is just, it's so crazy, the things that, people say, as adults. And, we go through and we teach our children all these different rules, starting at a younger age, and then as adults, sometimes, you find adults that just are nasty, that are disgusting, and again, I'm not saying this to offend nobody, but it's just the energy that you put out, the attitude that you show people, how you treat people, how you talk to people. It shows what type of person you are, again. So, it is more than just working on the inside, you guys. You have to also change what's on the outside, okay? So, again, don't never feel so high up on a pedestal to where you feel that you can belittle the next person. You know what I mean? So, again, I'm a person that, I like to, if I'm going to surround myself with people, I always say, I want to surround myself with people that are either on my level or higher than my level. You see what I'm saying? And that does not mean that people that are below my level, you know what I'm saying? That does not mean that I look down upon those people. That does not mean that I talk about those people. That does not mean that I stomp on or step on those people. You see what I'm saying? Because karma comes back around. What goes around always has to come back around. So what you put out, you have to take that back in. Spiritual law, you guys. No joke. Okay. So, you always want to keep that in mind. I love, to uplift people, I love to, encourage people to want to do better, for themselves, that way, doing better, you can have better, things like that, So again, it's more than just remodeling the house on the outside. You got to remodel the house on the inside too, you guys. So, Again, remodeling of the soul, not just the outside, but the inside too. Okay, you guys, I just want to come in and drop that quick message, you guys, and just kind of remind people, you know, because again, it's so crazy, you guys. It is just so crazy how, you know, people would sit around and do so much to try to belittle the next person, not even realizing that, you know, God will turn the tables. Okay, the tables will turn. They will turn, and that person will be where you're at, and you will find yourself, you know, where that person that you was making fun of, or that person that you was talking about, that person that you was gossiping about, that person that you was looking down upon. You see what I'm saying? The tables will turn, okay, and you will end up switching spots with that person. Okay, God work in mysterious ways, you guys. So I ain't up here to preach to nobody, but I definitely wanted to get that message out, you know. So again, continue to work on yourself, continue to grow within yourself. Don't worry about trying to compare yourself to other people. Don't worry about trying to compare yourself to other people's lives and where other people are in their lives. You see what I'm saying? Because again, everybody got different goals. Not everybody wants the big penthouse up on top of the hill with the latest Jaguar, you know, and all that. You know, not everybody want that life. So, you know, again, if that's for you, that's for you. You know, what is for you is for you. What is for others is for others. So never judge, you know, a book by its cover. You see what I'm saying? So never ever judge a book by its cover, and always remember to treat people how you want to be treated, you guys. So again, I love you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump up off this video and let you guys go. Okay, bye until next time, you guys. Thanks for tapping in with your girl. Okay, again, if it don't apply, let it fly. Bye, you guys, until next time.